Well, I decided I'd get out of my garage for this one because it's really nice outside and I've got some really nice walking trails around here, so I decided to go for a walk. And the sun is right in my face, so I apologize if I'm not looking at the camera, but yeah, the sun's blazing in my eyes. So I'm just climbing up to the top of this hill, but I have a poem that I wanted to read for you all. It's not written by me. I'm not a poet. I wish I was. But it is written by a Canadian soldier. He was actually a military doctor, John McCrae. And he wrote this poem around the time of World War I. And it's called In Flanders Fields. I don't know how many of you might be familiar with it, but I figured you probably are not all familiar with it because it is a Canadian poem, though it is a pretty famous poem. So I'm just going to get to the top of the hill here and read this for you all. It's hard to talk and hike. Hello, all of my lovely YouTube people. I hope that you guys are all doing well today. Well, it's Memorial Day in the US today, and although it's not a Canadian holiday, I wanted to make a video and acknowledge the day since most of my viewers are American. About 70%, actually over 70% of my viewers are American. And first of all, thank you all for subscribing to my channel and for supporting me. And most of all, thank you to all of the men and women who have fought and died in the military in the United States, because you guys fighting for your country results in our safety and freedom here in Canada as well. And I wanted to make a video and just acknowledge all of you. I know a lot of people are probably taking advantage of the long weekend and partying and spending time, you know, with family or doing whatever, but I also know that there's some of you who probably are actually feeling mournful on this day, and I wanted to express my sentiment for you guys with a poem that was actually written by a Canadian military doctor, John McCrae. So John McCrae wrote the poem In Flanders Fields at the time of the First World War, and it is actually a really famous poem here in Canada. We used to have it printed on our $10 bills. We no longer do, which is kind of disappointing, but that's just the way that it is these days. And I wanted to read it all to you guys because I don't know if you guys are really familiar with this poem in the United States, but it does express the sentiment of the day. So I just figured it was appropriate, and I've got it written down here on a note because I didn't want to read it off my phone. So I'm just going to read this all for you guys, and hopefully you enjoy it. And yeah, that'll be it for this video because I'm not going to make it really long. I just wanted to pop in and express my feelings for you all. Okay, so this is how the poem goes. In Flanders Fields by John McCrae. In Flanders Fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row that mark our place, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from falling hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Fields. So I don't know how many of you know that poem. I have a feeling it's probably a pretty well-known poem, both in Canada and the US, but I wouldn't know that for sure. But I wanted to share it with you all because, like I said, it expresses the sentiment of the day. And yeah, I just wanted to share it with you all. I'm not going to make this a long video, but I just wanted to make a point of making a video today and thanking you all. And like always, my lovely YouTube people, I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.